he wants to be talked about, and we all want to be Mabry, if you want to know the truth. And matter of fact, when I sign off tonight, I'm going to go to his page, steal a picture, and then make it my profile picture on Facebook.
There you go.
So,
I don't blame
you. No balls.
Yeah, totally non-stalker, by the way.
I don't blame you, man. What I was going to say is, Matthew, next time you're in the chat, man, be sure to drop your stream link and stuff like that, so more people can check you out and all that.
Absolutely. We've actually got a page in our Facebook group that nobody seems to want to share. But anyway, fellas, does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, buddy.
Nah, I'm just fixing to put in this work on Jalen.
Jalen, thank you for joining us tonight, man, and thank you
always,
for
brother.
Everything that you do for this country and stuff. And, much love to you for that, man, and your sacrifices that you've made, with your family and stuff. So we're very appreciative of you, and hopefully you don't get your ass kicked by Mabry, because we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, trust me. If he beats me, I gotta shut it up in both leagues.
That sounds like a jab right there. If he beats me, I gotta go back to the drawing board. That's what it sounds like to me. So we appreciate you guys stopping by. Jay West, you got anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh, first play of the game. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Week 18, Bengals versus Browns. Be there.
Game of the week. One of the 4 games of the week. He already scored?
Oh, nah, I just threw a pick with Felipe off the tip.
Oh, that boy Felipe. Well, you guys wear it out, and then we'll be back next Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern. And like Jay West said, Bengals Browns, we got Bickerton and Jay West coming up to be not this next advance, but the following advance. So you guys have a good evening, safe Halloween, eat all the candy. That's about all I got. Y'all have a good one.
Ooh, brother.
All right.
All right, see you guys. It's bedtime.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Yeah, Bickerton.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. Side's going to handle it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll
Stream's
see you guys
up.
out later.
All right, man.
All right, Baker.
And put the ball in the end zone.
Baker.
Baker. Baker.
On the defensive side,
Baker.
come out ready
Okay,
to go.
Seattle.
Still reeling from the fact
You
that
ran on him?
that turned over.
Yeah.
Boy.
Will kick it away.
I got a lucky pick at the beginning. I still don't even know how the hell I actually ended up with it. Don't know the truth. It was really weird. I'd love the only thing I can take credit for is I did blitz him.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
39 yards there. A big
Who's his running
big
back?
play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Franks.
What are you talking about stopping?
Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off and go. Don't make something worse.
What the hell? Oh, come on.
able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I mean, I don't do it.
See inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky
It
horseshoe,
wasn't
weren't they?
really
If I
for
were him,
separation.
I'd go out and play
It
the
was to find
lottery
out
after
where
that
we
one.
were
A
going.
very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points.
Separation is just a
At
ball.
this juncture. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can
Appreciate
get down
you
the
getting
field?
on
It's
there.
taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, God, I missed that turnover. I needed it.
J.K. Dobbins. His
I needed
fourth
it.
touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
I think everything's set.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert.
I don't see anything.
Hello?
Down the middle across the
Edgar,
25
say
to
anything
the
about
27.
him trying to play Blaine or anything like that?
I would just give it to Edgar.
Paul and the
Coming to the
Seahawks.
line here to begin their next
Also,
drive, the
that's Todd
Seahawks
Adams,
offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes
Oh,
to
my
the
God.
now this is
Kellen Mond is
intercepted.
just awful, man.
Picked off at about the 31.
Like, there's no strength, no nothing. Like, all he had to do was get that ball off. It was a touchdown. Instead, he throws it 5 yards.
Interception followed by the
Yeah,
return
it's
for
a little
6
difficult
points.
to deal
If
with
you
at
want
the
to be
beginning.
accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
What about Mara
They'll
versus
look to
Craig?
throw.
That one I don't know.
I didn't hear from either. I didn't
Matthew
see you or
versus
posted it.
Lee says this will be
They're gonna be
incomplete.
first.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown,
I thought Ken posted.
get kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's
No shit.
scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
What he said, can someone
And fresh
tag
off the pick
Dolphins?
6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
And Allen, I think he tagged him.
he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
Just 2
Short-term
days ago,
memory,
so I'll give him
right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the 4th. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
How many yards was that?
Hopkins with the
70?
extra point, and the lead is now 2.
68. Unreal, dude.
Jalen knows it ain't no fluke.
Can't stop it.
Damn.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
That motherfucker's too big a pass.
It's like Mike Allstott and Ward
McKinnon
done.
to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped
Two
right
backs in
around
one.
where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a
That's the
yard shy
combination he
of there
has,
at the
man.
24.
Like that old fucking Bucks team.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right?
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Brown in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll decide to keep this once more. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Well, this rivalry, Charles, the Seahawks and Niners, really one of the best in the NFL. So many great games in the last decade or so between these two. Where does this one rank for you in terms of best rivalries of, let's say, the 21st century?
I'm so glad you phrased it that way, because we look back on some of the best rivalries in the NFL. We're talking about traditional rivalries like Bears-Packers. Here in the 21st century, it's hard to beat Seahawks and Niners, because when they get together,
that's unbelievable. I couldn't see the circle. I had an idea where the ball was going to go, but I could not see where it was going to be at, and I overran it.
They force them into third and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Setting up play action. Franks. A dump down to McKinnon. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jordan Evans drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Shit, Terry jumping to number 7.
Thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
Vargas lost to the 49ers.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, I was hoping Vargas was going to win that game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm still out of the playoffs right now. I have the same record
now off of play action.
What the hell is going on, man?
Not the start to this one.
I got Ken this week.
Would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really...
My offensive line is getting manhandled.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Like, they really are getting manhandled.
Providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Forced out to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the
Lord,
first
man,
down.
come on now.
Decision in the end.
What the hell is this?
Gets him 9 yards and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's Franks now from the shotgun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done. Working out of the gun, Franks. And that'll be complete.
Why didn't he make the tackle?
Touchdown! Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And
so basically, I need to just figure out a way to just always have a spy out on the field, and then I'm gonna be all right. Just so far, all I've seen him really do is run with Franks.
You get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
Running up the little holes, just
after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Mon. And his throw is incomplete. Well, you know, this there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, is so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the jet sweep, here comes.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? That was perfect too. He literally.
What did he do? He just fumbled it, or
No, he reached in and hit it out. He has to have his shit set on aggressiveness or something.
has he gotten any penalties?
No. I mean, that was as clean of a punch out I've ever seen. I seen Jack's hand swing around and hit it.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
Unbelievable.
at the 25.
All my guys are going to let me down. Just...
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
2nd and 7. Here's Mon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They go play action here. Mon. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
I give up, man. What the fuck? Killing me with his fucking stupid. Just...
That would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Wow.
Score when given the opportunity.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Franks. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The Franks looking to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Wow.
Certainly appeared to take
This is awesome. Kellen Mond can't even complete a fucking pass to the damn.
Was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. back to the air. Mond. There's the first NFL catch for Kadarius Toney. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mond looks to throw on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Blitzed by the rookie Greg Newsome. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with a 49.
Oh my God.
Fucking Mond is
onside kick attempt.
I have some growing pains, man.
And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Inside there?
Yeah.
Got it back.
Starts with a run from Mostert, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Now Jalen
He's
onside
obviously a bit of a short running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 143 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and their blocks is pretty impressive.
Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Franks, 3rd down from the gun. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Option play. And
oh, my God, man. Why do I keep missing that tackle? Like, what?
And he gets this one down to the 24.
What's making my guy run right past that?
38. Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Oh, come on.
Franks now. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
I get to do more stupid shit, man. Why? This shit got to be so hard. Just get in your position.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
You have to ask the question, what was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Bond looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times, the first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I swear to God, man.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason Brand, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Evans able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Franks. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, Franks going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up.
I don't know. I'm not even getting the speed burst or nothing. Whatever that was, fucking stupid ass.
Right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mond going to throw it. Under pressure is Mond, and he'll go down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops stops him.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here. Open man right side is Tony. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and first down again. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
50 fucking yards.
31 yards there and a first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Mostert. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Raheem Mostert, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Keep it cool, man. Same shit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Franks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Oh, you better run that damn clock out. Good shit, boss.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
On third down, Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 160 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, yes, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Second and 11 now. They'll run the toss to Mostert. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, Henry. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Mon. They're going for it.
Damn Mon. He was wide open too, man. Just throw his motherfucker to the damn fucking.
His guys will get the football back.
All you had to do was throw it low like the button I hit. He was wide open right there.
Through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on.
I'm talking about wide open.
You're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So first and 10 now from the 30. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down.
Good game, man, but he did.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Good thing it's early in the season. He caught that, huh?
On third down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
I hate this goddamn.
Victory here for San Francisco. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Niners, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.